57 years with his creative genius behind such TV shows as Get Smart, films such as Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles, and he's now turned his pen to the stage where he's created the Broadway runaway hit, The Producers. It has broken all records in New York City. It's now moved to LA at the recent Tony Awards, the Oscars of the musical theatre world. It created a new record for the amount of awards picked up by any one show. It's a pleasure to welcome him now because it's going to be hitting our shores next year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mel Brooks. Now, 12 Tony Awards can't be wrong. Were you astounded by the success of The Producers?
There's no accounting for poor taste. Obviously, they didn't know how crazy it was. But look, it won the most awards ever won for a Broadway show. So I'm not complaining. Anyway, we're doing very, very good business. I mean, it couldn't be better. So you're looking at a little happy person here.
And how much pressure is there when you're attending an opening night of a musical that you've created yourself, especially from a script that won an Academy Award for Best Screenplay? How much pressure is there for this show to succeed on opening night?
You know, I've got to be very honest with you. I know it's good. When you know something is really good, there's no pressure. But when you think, I've had other shows where half of the show stinks and I know I'm in trouble, then there's a lot of pressure. But with The Producers, right from the movie all through the musical with Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick, it's been a dream come true. So there's little or no pressure because I know the folks is going to love it. Normally I would say, be polite. If there's a little old lady in your way at the box office, let her get to the cashier first, but not in this case. Tickets are going, you know, very rapidly. I would shove her out of the way. God will forgive you. It's worth it to see this show.
I think so. Now, you actually held the auditions for the Australian production yourself. Did you have anybody in mind before you went into it?
Well, I mean, I always wanted to get a hold of this guy, Reg Livermore, because I know he's like an incredible fixture in Australian entertainment.
Obviously, you lost my number, but that's fine. We'll sort that out later.
Oh yeah. Well, but you're just a child.
There's a few child roles. I could have played one of the senior citizen elderly ladies or something.
Well, no, you're cute. You could make you'd make a good Franz Liebken or Leo Bloom.
Now, with some of your other projects that you've done, there's such a many and varied productions that you've done, all successes, and I mean, one of them, of course, Get Smart, the popular TV show which has stood the test of time. Do you know what it is that's the key to the success of so many of your productions?
Luck. I'd say I've been a very lucky Jew. I've never struck out. No, actually, what it is you need a good idea. If you get a really good idea, then everything follows suit. But if you get a lousy idea, no matter how diligently you work on it and how tremendous you are in terms of your devotion to it, it will sink to the bottom of the ocean. So you've got to get lucky with a great idea. And the idea of two Broadway producers going out to produce a flop instead of a hit, needing the worst play in the world, finding Springtime for Hitler, looking for the gayest director who ever lived, who couldn't direct you to the toilet. I mean, it was a natural, and it almost wrote itself.
Now, in your high school yearbook, you said that your plan was to one day become President of the United States. Any plans to still fulfill that dream?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting worried. I'm getting a little older, and I still haven't become president. I'm not even governor of California.
And anyone can get that gig, it seems.
Yeah, it's true. But we'll see. Well, let's give him a break. Let's see how he does. Let's find out how he might come up with some solutions. You know, we don't know.
I think it sounds good to me.
Right.
Well, the show is The Producers. It opens in Melbourne next April, and tickets are on sale as of today from Ticketek. Mel Brooks, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Rove,
Yes.
Rove McManus, I'd like to say it was a pleasure working. I'd love to say that, but I can see that you're still trying to get there as an entertainer. And believe me, Rove, one day you're going to make it, and soon. And if you want to, if you're serious, why don't you try out for Leo Bloom? I think you got the stuff. Can you sing and dance?
Check it out. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That shows that you cannot sing and dance, but maybe you have some acting ability. Why don't you try to be or not to be? Say it after me. To be or not to be? That is the question. Follow me.
To be or not to be or not to be? That is the question.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind.
To suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
To suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Let's go back to singing and dancing.
Okay, sounds good to me. Mel Brooks, thank you very, very much.
Well, a pleasure. Bless you. Thank you.